Anybody that knows me personally knows that I'm a coffee snob, and one of the places that I regularly frequent, even though sometimes it's hard to get in with the COVID-19 restrictions, but not anymore. Things are looking a lot better, even though you may have to wear your mask depending on where you are in the country. I stopped in one that had these gizmos, and I wanted to know what it is. I'm thinking, okay, this looks like a clever dripper, and it is a dripper. It's made by OXO in conjunction with Starbucks. So it's OXO and Starbucks. It's called the pour over coffee maker. So what I want to do is take it apart and show you exactly how it works. And you'll be amazed, as I was, that this thing actually works. And it works almost as good as a clever dripper. Has a little different technology, and I'll show you. So the first thing we're going to do here is get this thing out of the box. Now, there is a little piece of tape that's over this that you have to pull out. Once you do that, it's one of those things where they have the piece of cardboard that goes in the side, and then this thing just kind of unfolds and comes apart. Now, you have the top part here, which you want to keep, and then your coffee, filter dripper. And then underneath here, you have some more goodies. This is in the base, remember? So you're going to need this plastic part here, right? This tells you all about how much coffee you should put in and how the process works. Your pour over coffee maker. What we're going to do is probably go for like 16 grams. Here, well, we got this huge coffee cup. Let's go for the 20 grams, which is 4 tablespoons of coffee and 12 ounces of water, okay? You will also get 10 number 2 filters, but I already have some filters, so presto. So what we're going to do is wash our pieces up with soapy water and then put it together. So there we go. We got almost everything in the frame, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put our filter in to the coffee filter holder, the dripper, right? You'll notice that a number 2 filter fits in perfectly. Now, if you're snobbish, what you want to do is take hot boiling water and pour it over there. And this cleans out any kind of residue left over from the paper. So I'm going to go do that in the sink. All right, so we got our filter here and then our hot water. And just, generously pour that over. There you go. And just let that drain out. Or you could pour it out the top, I suppose. All right, that step's done. And we're back over here with our overhead camera. What we're gonna do is put this right on top of our glass, right? And remember, we gotta get 4 tablespoons, this is a tablespoon, of coffee into our filter here, right? So what I did is I bought this Pikes Place beans. It was, if you look on the bottom, here on the back, you'll notice that it says here, use best before 2 December 2021. That means this coffee was roasted in December of 2020. So when I looked at the coffees they had available in the store there, this was the freshest one because they package these things and they allow them to sit on the shelves for like a year. So here goes our first spoon. Use a tablespoon. Now you can get use a regular coffee measure if you want to, but these are tablespoons, kind of eyeballing this, and usually it comes out to like a really nice brew if we do it this way. Okay, so we got our 4 in there. Let's close this guy up. And what you want to do is you want to ask them at the store if you do not have a nice grinder at home to grind it for cone, C-O-N-E, cone filters. That's what this is called, it's cone filter. Now, the way this magic happens is that you pour the water into the tank at the top here. And according to this thing, we need 12 ounces, which is all the way up to the top here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, see the number 12 there? Yeah. And I thought, well, how can you be pouring if this thing, has a holes in it, going down. But let me tell you how they do this. These holes in the bottom here are so freaking small that they just come out like raindrops. It's just dripping. So it's just going to drip down really slowly over my grounds here. And it's just going to be so slow that it imitates a pour over coffee. So the next thing we need is our boiling water. So let me get that. And let's see, how are we going to do this? Let me do this from a side view. Great. So this water just came off boil. I'm going to bring it all the way up to the 12 mark on here. And you notice how the water's staying in there, right? Because it takes a long time to come out. So that's 12 right there. And let me let you look at how this thing works from the top. We're drizzling through there nice and slow. And then if you look below, let me lift the cone up a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know who came up with that. Now let's see if I can touch this without burning myself with the hot water. So it just drizzles there all over top of your coffee like a perfect pour over brew. Probably better than an amateur could do it themselves. I'm not going to say for you pros in the audience that this would replace you at all. So the whole process, and you're supposed to put this over the top here too, keep the water nice and hot and brewing, takes about 3 minutes total time, okay? And then you have your coffee to go there. So I'm going to wait for my 3 minutes and then enjoy my coffee. So I'll let it go for 3. Still brewing, still brewing, still brewing. Still going. Okay, let's check on it. Yeah, now it's just dripping. So I'm going to put this over in the sink. Hang on just a sec. I'll take my cup with me so we don't have a drizzle across the top of the countertop. There you go. I'm telling you, that makes one of the best cups of coffee. I mean, look how rich that is, huh? It's beautiful. And it's just a great design. It's by OXO and Starbucks, complete with simple instructions on how to make it. It's also in French. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I thought the price was right too. I paid for mine $17.95 for that setup. And, I'll have it for life because OXO makes great quality products. Cleanup is very easy. You only got 3 pieces: the bottom filter part, the little tank, and that little top. And another thing you can do at the top, I found, is it'll also go on top of your cup if you're one of those people like me that doesn't drink the coffee real fast. You can keep it warm. This is a thermal cup by Starbucks. I'm not sure this one's available anymore, but it's one of those double wall guys. All right, hey, thanks for watching. And if you have any coffee tips or anything like that, leave it in the comments below. And if you got one of these, let me know how you think and what you feel about it as well. Thanks so much.